Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Dave Lee from Dave Lee's English, and we're going through all the sounds of the English language with PRONÚNCIA Plus. You know, it's very important that you know all the phonemes, all the sounds of the English language if you want to improve your pronunciation, if you want to sound more like a native, and just if you want to understand native speakers. So that's what we're doing, and we're at a point where we have a very important lesson today because we're talking about light L and dark L. So please give a like, share, turn on your notifications, and subscribe because we've got a lot of very important material to cover for you. So let's get into it today. So light L and dark L, what does that mean? Light L, you already know, it's the sound of L in Portuguese, like at the beginning of a word, like logo or litoral, anything that starts with an L. And it's the same way in English. If a word or a syllable starts with L, it has that light L sound. But here's the tricky part. The dark L doesn't exist in Portuguese or many other languages for that matter, and it is very different from the Brazilian L, but a lot of Brazilians don't perceive this, so when they speak English, they use the dark L and replace it with the light L or another similar sound. So let's look at our tongue twister and find out all about the light L and the dark L. Well, Lily will all the really little balls fall in y'all's pool? Okay, we've got a lot to unpack here, so let's look. I marked all the light L's with little asterisks here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And I put a lot of the dark L's in this one because that's the most important sound to learn. This word well, as well as all the other words, when you say it, when the L sound, the dark L at the end, you actually bring your tongue back. It's actually almost two sounds in one. It's almost the sound, that lazy sound that does exist in Portuguese, but you go right from that into the O. So oh, that's how the dark L sounds. The light L, of course, is la, le, li, lo, lu, but the dark L is always o, and it's very different. Your tongue pulls back. It's actually the middle of your tongue that does a lot of the work, even though the tip of your tongue may touch the alveolar ridge or the roof of your mouth, just like a light L does. So, oh. If you have trouble making this sound, it's kind of strange, but think of getting a glass of milk, if you like milk, and drinking a glass of milk, and then as soon as it touches your mouth, you realize the milk is not good anymore, it's expired, and you go, oh. You see how your head pulls back and your neck pulls back? Well, you don't have to pull your head back, but pull your tongue back. So think of something disgusting if you have to say the dark L, and that may help you. So well, and it's not well. In Brazilian Portuguese, an L at the end of the word, like Brazil, you say Brazil. It's more like an oo sound, but in American English, the L is ol, not oo, ol. See the difference? Oo, ol. Brazil. You actually touch the roof of the mouth with your tongue, your alveolar ridge, which is just above your top teeth, just like in the light L, but the back of your tongue is what's doing all the work. Ol. Okay, so well, Lily Lily. This one actually has 3 L sounds, believe it or not. 3 L's and 3 L sounds. It has the light L here, la. The dark L here, il, eel. This time you're going, instead of from a to ul, you're going from I to ul. Lil, lil, lil. And then li. Ly occurs a lot in English language. Almost all of the adverbs, the words that describe verbs, end in ly. And sometimes people's names, like this name, Lily, Lily. So this is a light L again, Lily. You have light L going into the dark L, going into the light L. So Lily, Lily, Lily. Okay, well, Lily, will. Remember, it's not will, it's will. Well, Lily, will all, and you're going from the to the ul, all, the really, and this time we're going from the E sound to the dark L, and then right into a light L again. Really, 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 little, here we have the light L at the beginning, and then this happens a lot in English too. You have this LE at the end of words, like middle, little, fiddle, another word for violin, and it has this dark L sound, little. And another thing to note about this, the two T's turn into what we talked about last time, like a flap T, which sounds like the Portuguese R in janeiro. Little. This is a really tricky word for most Brazilians. Little. Balls. You got the same as all, balls. Fall. In y'alls. And you may have never heard this word before. And I'm going to do a video on the plural of you, because most people teach that the plural of you is you in English, but really in practice, the southeastern part of the United States, which is where I'm from, and it includes Texas, Florida is kind of mixed, up to Washington, D.C., so pretty much that area. If you talk to someone, they're going to say y'all if they're speaking to more than one person. And anywhere else in the United States, they usually say you guys. So, and I usually say at the beginning, hey guys, it's kind of like you guys. But the plural of you is definitely not you in practice, at least. So y'all, and then apostrophe S indicating ownership. Y'alls, pool. And that's a really tricky word for a lot of Brazilians, because again, when an L is at the end of a syllable in Portuguese, it sounds like ooh in Portuguese. So people say poo, but you don't want to say poo, because that's kind of means kind of bad. So be sure when you say this word, you say pool. Pool is piscina, is also the sinuca is played on a pool table. So it's pool. So let's try this again with the Brazilian. All right. So, well, Lily, will all the really little balls fall in y'all's pool? And this is tricky. Well, Lily, will all the really little balls fall in y'all's pool? And I'm going to try to speed it up here. Well, Lily, will all the little really... see, it is a tongue twister. Well, Lily, will all the really little balls fall in y'all's pool? Okay. Well, Lily, will all the really little balls fall in y'all's pool? I kind of messed up on my intonation thing here. Actually, the words I underlined for intonation, it's a best guess. Depending on what words you really want to emphasize, you may emphasize different words. But that's a pretty typical way of emphasizing things. So practice this dark L. Remember, your tongue pulls back. It's really basically two sounds in one. It's the o. So when you have words like we, instead of just having the w, and then one more sound, you have w, and two more sounds, w, o. So well, and all, and like real, really, and especially this one, pool. So, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And thanks for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.